2 brand new reports just dropped, and Steelers Nation is buzzing. Some are hyped, others flat out stunned. First, a controversial ranking placed Pittsburgh's new offensive trio, featuring Aaron Rodgers, DK Metcalf, and Jaylen Warren, shockingly low, raising major eyebrows. And if that wasn't enough, Calvin Austin III just made a bold statement that's turning heads inside and outside the locker room. There's tension, confidence, and a whole lot of pressure building in Pittsburgh. If you're a true Steelers fan, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss a single update. Let's get into it. Steelers Nation is fired up, and it's all because of a bold prediction that's got black and gold hearts racing, some with excitement, others with straight-up confusion. The 2025 season already had fans buzzing thanks to a wild offseason that saw the team flip its roster on its head. But the biggest twist? Future Hall of Famer Aaron Rodgers is calling the shots in Pittsburgh now, suiting up in colors that just don't look quite right to folks used to seeing him in green and yellow, or briefly, green and white. With Rodgers possibly stepping into the final chapter of his career, expectations are sky high. Or at least they should be. CBS Sports' Jared Dubin and his crew of 12 analysts dropped their annual offensive triplets rankings, and the Steelers trio, Rodgers, wideout DK Metcalf, and running back Jaylen Warren, landed in a shocking 25th spot out of 32 teams. Yeah, 25th. That's right next to the basement, and Steelers fans are not having it. What's really got people scratching their heads is the wild drop-off in Rodgers' ranking from just a year ago. In 2024, when he was with the Jets, Rodgers, Breece Hall, and Garrett Wilson were ranked 9th. Now, with arguably better talent around him in Pittsburgh, he's free-falling 16 spots. Dubin even admitted he thought the Jets were ranked too high last year. But still, this drop feels like overkill. He pointed out that last year's Steelers trio, Russell Wilson, Najee Harris, and George Pickens, only landed 1 spot lower at 26th, despite that group having way less pop on paper. Since then, Pickens was traded, Harris walked in free agency, and both QBs, Wilson and Fields, were sent packing. So now the new-look Steelers have one of the most decorated QBs ever, a physical freak at WR and Metcalf, and a gritty, do-it-all back in Warren. And they're still bottom tier? Dubin threw a little shade, suggesting that unless someone's banking on rookie Caleb Johnson breaking out, Rodgers hasn't looked elite since his 2021 MVP campaign, and the bottom third might be fair. But Steelers fans aren't buying it. Sure, Rodgers isn't the same guy who used to terrorize defenses weekly, but riding off a trio with this much firepower? That's bold. And let's not sleep on the rest of the offense either. While everyone's busy talking about the triplets, there's real sneaky potential in Pittsburgh's tight end crew. Pat Freiermuth is still a stud, Jonnu Smith brings vet savvy, and Darnell Washington is a freakishly big athletic target. If Rodgers can find chemistry with these guys, this passing game might be a lot better than anyone's expecting. But things really heat up with what Calvin Austin just said. It just came out, and it's making waves. Calvin Austin III just dropped a truth bomb that's got the Steelers fan base, and maybe a few NFL analysts, doing a double take. For a while now, the talk around Pittsburgh's wide receiver room has been kind of lukewarm. Sure, Aaron Rodgers joining the squad has everyone buzzing, and DK Metcalf coming in was a headline move, but shipping out George Pickens left a lot of folks wondering if the Steelers did enough to surround Rodgers with legit firepower. But inside that locker room, they've got no doubts, especially when it comes to Calvin Austin III. Pittsburgh's brass sees him as a core piece, and after what he showed in 2024, it's not hard to see why. The dude's electric. He's got track star speed, shifty moves, and he made real noise late last season. Now with Rodgers slinging it, he's looking to blow the doors off in 2025. Austin hopped on with Jeff Hathhorn on 93.7 The Fan and didn't hold back. He talked about the disrespect he's felt, not just from outside critics, but from defenders lining up across from him thinking they've got him locked. He made it clear. Put him in man coverage, and he takes that personally. Just having that confidence that anytime I step on a field, no one can guard me, Austin said. Towards the end of the season, I really felt like that became my mission. To show that when I'm in man, it's disrespect, and I've got to make them pay for it. And he's already started to. Last season, he racked up 36 catches for 548 yards, found the end zone 4 times, and lit up special teams with a 73-yard punt return TD. His route running got sharper, his confidence surged, and behind the scenes, he's been putting in serious work with wide receivers coach Zach Azzanni. That pairing is straight up intense. Azzanni doesn't mess around. and Austin feeds off that energy. The real kicker? This is a contract year. Austin knows what's at stake. A big year with Rodgers could mean a long-term payday in Pittsburgh, and he's clearly locked in on making that happen. He's not sure exactly how the Rodgers connection will unfold just yet, but he's laser-focused on leveling up. "I'm not really sure what to expect," Austin said. "I just expect to go forward and be the best player I can be for the team." So yeah, the critics might not see him as WR1 material right now, but Austin's out to flip that narrative. With Rodgers leading the charge and Metcalf drawing the defense's attention, Austin could be the secret weapon that makes this offense way more dangerous than people are giving them credit for. Don't sleep on number 19. He's coming into 2025 with a chip on his shoulder and nothing to lose. People are sleeping on this offense, but they might be in for a rude awakening. Rodgers has weapons, and Austin looks ready to explode. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss what's next in Pittsburgh.